What's up, guys? I don't know if this one mic is gonna work or not. We'll see. I gotta kind of do this low key because where I'm sitting, there's like people all around me. But it is day 4 of vlogmas, and yesterday we were talking about being locked in. I definitely was not locked in last night. I did buy some Panda Express, but you know what was kind of sucky is I ended up eating half of it and then throwing half of it away. Anyway, today we're locked in, and it's kind of funny. My ex-wife told me that I shouldn't try to use you guys as my health tracker. She was like, get a Apple Watch or something. But I think I'm gonna do it anyway. And so I apologize ahead of time, but it's one of the best benefits of doing something like this, of making all these videos, is that I get to use you as an accountability buddy. It's a benefit for me, not for you guys, and I'm really sorry. Unless you're trying to be on this train with me, then hop on. We can keep each other accountable. So I'm gonna show you guys everything I eat for the next month. And again, I apologize ahead of time. What we're trying to do is we're trying to stay low on the sugar and the carbs. Now, the deal I'm going to make with you is for breakfast, I'm going to have carbs, because what I have for breakfast is literally bread and veggies. That's what I have for breakfast. But for the rest of the day, we're staying off the sugar, we're staying off the carbs. We're doing veggies, we're doing protein. We're going to try to not do processed foods, no candy, no sugary treats, and no sugar in the drinks either. I'm not so hardcore that I'm gonna count, if I have salad dressing that has a little sugar in it, that does not count in my book. But yeah, oh man, so this week, so as far as work goes, this week I have to do an edit, so I have to finish the trailer for the podcast by the end of the week. And then by the end of the month, E2 really wants to have at least a sample of a print on a scarf it's kind of a long story, but I'll get into it with you. But yeah, but what I really want to do with you guys today is I want to lock down ideas for Christmas dinner, my menu. I'm making Christmas dinner again this year. I did for the first time last year. I learned some things. I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to be more prepared this year. Oh. Like as the intro? No, I love that. Okay, so the lighting is kind of weird in here. Sorry, there's lights right above me. Gang, the afternoon got really busy. This is my first chance to pick up the camera. Drinking jasmine tea. And this is what I love about tea, is that you get the flavor without the sugar. It's just, tea is such a good thing to get into when you're trying to keep your sugar intake low. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I really do want to work more on this menu, but I'm getting the feeling that I'm not going to be able to actually do it all today. But we're going to start today. I'm going to show you guys what I already have in terms of the menu. Are you ready? Now, one thing I know is my mom really doesn't like to waste food, so we have to be good about how we do this. Also, there's a few less people this year. There's 10 instead of, I think there was 14 last year. And what else? I don't think that I'll do... Oh, I wonder if I can find some pictures or something. Probably not, because I was so busy. That's what I wanted to change about this year. I was so busy making the food while everyone was there the whole time that it just was, I don't know, I just really couldn't enjoy visiting with anyone. And, that's how it goes when you're cooking, but I think that I can execute it better to where I'm making some stuff, but like, you know, I'm able to actually socialize too. Whatever I can get done ahead of time, the better. That's the name of the game. At the Thanksgiving that I went to, there was cocktail shrimp with like a horseradishy dip kind of thing. And it was great. And everybody killed it. The prawns were huge. And I was like, dude, what the hell? Everybody loves cocktail shrimp. And it's the easiest thing to have at your dinner. So I'm thinking that as one of the appetizers. And then as another appetizer, I'm thinking pigs in a blanket. Because everyone eats those. You know, the bag of little smokies and the crescent roll dough tube thing. Whip up a bunch of pig in a blankets and put those out as an appetizer. And then I had one more appetizer in mind. Goat cheese. I hope you guys can hear me all right. I got a little microphone situation going on today. Recipes. Okay. Caramelized onion and goat cheese tartlets. And I feel like that's easy because you just buy the little, can you see this? I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if you can see that. You see it. Try to get you guys to see that. I think right there. But those little pastry cups, you can just buy those frozen. And then the filling is like a eggy, creamy, goat cheesy sort of thing that you pour in there. You put the onions on top and then you like bake it. I don't know. It seems fancy but very doable, if that makes sense. So those are going to be the three. And I feel like the three appetizers, that's good. You know, like last year we had this huge charcuterie board and I don't know, like everyone ate certain things and there was just a bunch left over of other things. And I don't know. I don't think I want to do a charcuterie board this year. And then my mom always wants a salmon. She loves salmon. She likes fish more than any other kind of meat. So I did send her a few ideas of how she wanted to cook the salmon this year. Last year it was so good. It was like a beurre blanc sauce that I made that I poured over it. And so there's like this Parmesan salmon bake. Crispy honey garlic was one of the options. Sticky sweet Asian glaze option, or this like creamy Tuscan option. And let me see what she said. She said she likes the Tuscan one but without the cherry tomatoes, which I'm like, crispy glazed is my favorite, is what she said. Crispy honey garlic glazed salmon. Okay. So we'll do that one. Cool. Let's add that. So I'll save that. So, okay, a few more parameters. We don't have to make every dish. I do think other people will bring some sides, but we want to make enough to where if no one brought anything else, it would be okay. So that whatever they bring just like makes it even more better. So yeah, we've got the salmon and we've got the three appetizers. What else? What else should we do? Actually, I could put this video out and get your guys' suggestions way before I would need to really decide what I'm doing technically. Wow, because usually when you upload videos, I can't actually ask you for advice because I won't be getting that feedback in time. But in this situation, I actually will. So yeah, help me out. Yeah, I think it's actually really fun to get suggestions from you guys. So hopefully you'll hit me in the comment section. I don't know. What do the kids say these days? All right, guys, I'm home. This is a rare home vlogging occasion, but I had to show you what I'm having for dinner. Leftover Thanksgiving food, salmon, and this is like beets and squash, and then mashed potatoes. Oh my god, I'm just realizing we just talked about having this exact meal. I know. I had this for dessert, but it was literally the last bowl of cereal and the only sugar that I had today. Not the best that I had it right before bed, but it was delicious. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.